All right, brothers and sisters, welcome to another EBX and Lord Lamont show. Current subscriber, new subscriber, anybody that view, we salute you and thank you. And I kind of hear that in the background.
What's up?
Oh yeah, we got Lord Lamont in the building, and
Hey.
yep, back to do it again. It's a Saturday. We usually do it on a Friday, and got the beautiful mountains and stuff on the banner. I didn't show Lamont. I should have showed him. But I got the mountains. I got that for a reason. You know, I'm above and beyond. Every other podcast, I always say I put the mountains and the sky and the nature and stuff like that. So that's where Lord Lamont and I's mind is. And we get to the title, and then first, I'm gonna get to the title and ask Lord Lamont how he doing, and talk about our personal lives a little bit, little positive intro. And the title, of course, is the art of regulation and navigation. And of course, on the banner is be a cosmic being. We can be some cosmic beings. Our brain is like the universe. So how you doing, Lord Lamont? You and Trish, everything going all right?
We're doing great. And I can relate to nature, oneness. A lot of times, for instance, I like to go for walks. I like to go for just and just to think, just to clear my head, and just move my body, get some fresh air. And really,
you in it more than me. I need to get in it more. I used to get in it a lot. Lately, I've been lazy, man. I do. I need to get my ass. I always talk about get nature. I sure don't be in it enough. I do something more. I do, but not enough.
I feel you. You just need to, just take the time. Just one of these days. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I like nature. I've always been, I grew up for some part of my years coming up, in the country. So, as a young kid, I was exploring, the rivers and forests. And
because you said you and your buddies, y'all used to do a lot of trap walking around and
Yeah.
Now, I did that. I remember that as a kid.
Yeah, I lived in a lot of small towns too. And so it wasn't shit to go to the edge of town.
Right.
And boop, 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 damn, we're in the forest now.
It was the time we could do that too. Remember our parents, y'all go outside, go play. We be all over. They didn't even care where the hell we was.
About be home by the time the lights come on. Usually was what it was.
I'm so glad that you were in that era. Say it again. Say what you just said.
Usually it was when the lights came on, you had to be home. Dinner was either done or it was about to be done.
Yep.
And if you got home, for me, it was kind of like if I got home, and everybody was eating, I was all right.
Yeah.
I could be home a little late, but once the lights got on, I knew I had to go right the fuck home real quick.
Yeah.
Don't let my mom have to come out here looking for me.
And she will.
Yeah, and it's a small ass town.
Yeah.
And she knows who I know, and all the parents talk and shit.
Tina didn't take no shit, did she?
No, hell no.
You talking about
never. So
that's Aaron's mom.
I was gonna get found.
Right.
You feel me?
And get your behind whooped.
Yeah, exactly.
So
it's happened before.
Trish is Trish family from the country or anything, or does she know? I don't want to get all into her personal life, but
no, she grew up in Cudahy, pops.
What's that? I don't know what that is exactly. Small town.
It's a suburb of Milwaukee.
Oh, okay. Damn, I didn't know that.
So it's just further out from downtown.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you consider so go to the center of the city, further out you go, it's Wauwatosa, Waukesha.
Right.
One of those places a little out there is Cudahy.
So she know Milwaukee pretty good then.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
And Trish is Lord Lamont's significant other. If y'all ever hear us saying Trish, that's his significant other.
Yeah, that's my baby.
Yeah. They've been together for a minute. Y'all done been through some things. Y'all actually are building together, literally, as we speak.
Yeah.
Y'all doing... You know what? And I'm proud of y'all because it's a lot of... I don't know if you've been seeing clips of these relationships and stuff out here. It's some really fucked up relationships out here.
It is. I know.
So
I really got lucky.
Be proud that y'all... I know y'all. It don't be perfect all the time for y'all, but be thankful that y'all work things out y'all together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we are. We actually were having that conversation.
And you know what? You and Trish, when y'all feel like y'all having a rough patch, watch some of these damn relationship clips on YouTube. That'll bring y'all ass back to reality. Like, you know what? Our relationship ain't that bad.
Right? I'm gonna start doing that.
Because there's some women out here that's messed up, man.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
And it really, and I would have to say black and white, because I've seen both, you know?
That's why I had to sit back and, like, come to the realization that, like, okay, like, I've seen a lot of, and been with some pretty terrible women.
Yeah.
Right?
So have I.
Know?
Yeah.
I mean, and like, sure, I love them. I wish the best for them at the end of the day. Because I wouldn't be who I was,
That's
who
true.
I am now.
That's true.
Had I not gone through all of that, so that's cool and everything. But, what the fuck was I gonna say?
But you know what? That's how I know.
Come back to me.
Oh, you good. You just speaking on relationships, and you thankful that, you know, like I just said a minute ago, if y'all run into a rough patch, watch some of these damn relationships stuff on YouTube.
Exactly. And so I had this, like, my guard up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I realized a lot of situations I was, like, in a way perpetrating, right, because of what other women had did to me.
That's true. Me too. Yeah.
And I had to realize, like, oh man, by when we got into, an argument, whatever, she's explaining herself, and you know what I'm saying, and why she feels this way, and that, like, saying, like, oh, I didn't do this that you think that I did,
right?
And and I'm like, damn.
That's why
she had a totally different, like, mindset. And I realized, like, oh shit, I'm thinking about this as if all women are like these toxic women.
Yep.
And once I did that, and then, like, so we've been, like, I don't know, been doing a lot better since then.
Yeah, and that's what centers me is all of us have been through some kind of trauma or carrying something.
And finding common ground on that instead of using it against each other.
And what it was
is a huge thing.
When you and Trish first met, the reason why you guys clashed, because both of you guys were in survival mode.
Exactly.
So once y'all got past that survival shit and really got to know each other, things got better.
Exactly. For real.
So
and that's where a lot of the games and the fucking shit, and I thought it was just like, oh, she's just trying to use me.
She was just used to that lifestyle. She was just used to it.
For real. And, like, really, I came around at a time where, like, it's really a good thing. Because, like,
y'all evened each other out. Cause I'm sure, and
I was able to get her away from a lot of terrible shit.
And I would say the things that she may have done, it wasn't all her fault. Cause a lot of the men she probably dealt with weren't shit.
Exactly.
They so she like, well, she probably figured all men ain't shit. So I'm just gonna hustle, stay on my hustle, do what I gotta do.
Exactly.
Until then, when you came along, you actually had integrity. Yeah. And she like, wait a minute, this dude's different.
Exactly.
But she like, nah, he playing. I'ma still do like I normally do.
Yeah, exactly.
But it didn't work because like, wait a minute, this dude real here. Yeah. So So I'm proud of y'all, man, for real. Yeah, because relationships is hard. I've seen him out here. I was just watching a little skit with Mike Epps. I think it's some kind of anniversary. No, his wife's birthday. I didn't even know he was married. Mike Epps. Salute to Mike Epps too. He been all over the media.
I love Mike Epps.
And guess who laughing now? Jim Jones. He was doing he got a podcast. He was doing one with Mike Epps. Mike Epps been on everybody's podcast, man. All I see is everybody laughing. Yeah. It was so nice to see Jim Jones laugh. Remember he was doing all that beefing with
Cameron.
Yeah. And so it's nice he just been laughing. It's so nice to see him laugh. And Mike Epps was on Gilla and Wallows. What is it? What's the name of their podcast?
$100 million worth of game.
Yeah, I just subscribed to him yesterday.
Or is it $1 million worth of game?
$1 million worth of game, if I'm not mistaken. He been on there. Man, he been everywhere. Man, Mike Epps is going around making everybody laugh.
That's what he do.
And he tells a great stories. Very wise brother. So salute to Mike Epps.
He is.
He been with his wife 15 years, I think. Yeah. Yeah, he says she's 20 years younger than him or something like that. Yeah, but it was nice to see Jim. I said I couldn't wait to tell Laura Lamont. I said because we was talking about Jim Jones and beefing and all that stuff, how we don't care for it. So it was so nice to see Jim Jones. Salute to Jim Jones. Found it laugh, man. All that hard gangster shit, too old for that.
Right.
And Yeah, but again, salute to you and Trish. Y'all stay strong, stay with it. Don't let none on the outside break y'all up, cause people will get jealous of that. Real talk. So y'all gotta watch that. Don't come draw a wedge between y'all. Real talk.
Right.
Anybody that's listening, you get a hold to a good relationship. Please do whatever it takes to keep it solid, straight up. Cause another thing is a lot of venereal diseases out here. I hate to say it, but Milltown is on the list for the most venereal diseases. I was listening.
Damn.
I was listening to Nino Brown, right? Got his platform. He was listing all the cities they said that's carry venereal diseases, and he did. It was 20 cities. I was like, man, please don't let Milwaukee be on there. And he did all of them, and we was the last one on the list. I was like, God dang it.
Damn it.
Yeah, I said Milwaukee. I was like, damn. So yeah, you gotta really be careful, man. Straight up, yeah. And it's more than just protecting yourself. It's not just the rubber thing, but also physically, mentally, because whoever you're having sex with, that's what they call it, soul ties. Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, but salute to those who were laughing. Mike Epps is going around making everybody laugh. And he tells some heartfelt stories, man. He's been through some shit, as well as me and Wallow and Gilla. They've been through some shit. Wallow been in the penitentiary. I noticed that's a trend with black men. We all done been to the fucking penitentiary. What is that shit? I was noticing that. Everybody's story stems from the damn penitentiary.
At least a lot of people got redemption.
Yeah, a lot of people, right.
That's the system.
Right, and I was like, damn.
Keep us down. They don't want us to be free men.
Yeah, so, damn. But, salute to the brothers that are here today, that have been through incarcerated. Sisters too, women too. I'm sure there's women out there that got glory stories of being locked up and stuff, but, it is what it is. Yeah, but a lot of us finally know that art, regulation, and navigation. And we can be cosmic beings. We can. Our brain is so like the universe. I was thinking about that this morning. But I want to get to this artist. The great Brother Lance Scurv posted about what I say his name? Burner Boy. Did I say that right? Burner Boy? Is that the artist? Lord Lamont?
Yeah.
Okay.
Burner Boy.
Lance did a skit. It was only maybe 10 minutes. It wasn't real long. And it showed this clip. This girl was asleep in the front of the audience, and I guess he African or something. He got some kind of accent. He said, "I'm not going to continue the show unless you get the fuck up out of here." He was really hearing her boyfriend get her out of here because he was asleep. And Lance said,
what?
Yeah, told her to get her out of there fast, all because she was asleep. But Lance said he thought that was disrespectful. I did too. And these are your fans, man, and she paid for it. But guess what? Lance did a little back research, or it was a backlash, and it was in comments, and the girl that got kicked out of that show came in a comment and said the reason she fell asleep because she was so tired. She had just lost her baby's father.
Oh.
Yeah, so I guess she had been spending a lot of time at the funeral arrangements and all that kind of stuff, and she was still mourning. So that concert was a way to relieve a little bit of stress. So that's another reason. Well, I had already came up with the topic, but that goes back to regulation, and having consideration what someone may be going through. And I agree with Lance. He said he sensed a little arrogance in that. You know what I mean? Because like he said Michael Jackson wouldn't have done that. Prince wouldn't have done that. Luther Vandross. These are the people he named. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody fell asleep in the audience, Michael Jackson would never treat his fans like that. Right. Get the fuck out. You know what I mean?
I see his response and shit.
There I go. Say it. You know what I mean? Oh, you looking it up? Yeah.
Yeah.
So salute to that girl, and hope she be all right. And I know the boyfriend. Wow, I know they had to be so embarrassed. And some of the audience didn't like it. Some fans were against it. Some of them were booing, and some of them were like, "Yeah, get her ass out of here." I'm like, damn, these people crazy. Yeah, so nah. That's one thing I don't do. Don't ever get caught up in your own hype.
Right. For real, bro. You're at the end of the day. You're another human being.
He had 10,000 people. 10,000 people at that concert.
The fact that 10,000 people want to see your ass up on that stage is a fucking lesson, man. You better. I would apologize to her.
That's what. That's the same.
Apologize back. Look, I'm sorry. Why don't you come sit VIP? All my shows free for life.
And if you don't apologize,
I had no idea.
Yeah.
You know, how am I supposed to know? In my eyes, you know, I'm thinking it's somebody trying to, you know, diss me. And
Right.
maybe you're making a video
Right.
where you're asleep. Like at the Burna Boy concert, I was like, this motherfucker's lame.
tend to her. See what's wrong with her. I ain't know
You
she's
know?
sick or something. You know what I mean? So
Right. Figure out what's up. And maybe that's my bad for not, you know, doing that at first.
do me a favor. Read some of the comments. When you just in it,
Yeah,
read,
I was.
read some of the comments.
I was really reading her
Her what?
her response.
Oh, you did see her comment in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Her name was like what the fuck? How do you say that?
And the poor boyfriend.
Shout to Jateni.
That's her name?
Yes.
Okay. It made her father, her baby's father, may he rest in peace and in power. Yep. And Nate Dogg too. I noticed we spoke on Nate Dogg, but I didn't say rest in peace and in power last time. We speaking on positive energy keeps hip hop alive. Rest in peace and in power, Nate Dogg. I forgot to say that because I like to show people respect that passed. I'm so salute to him. Rest in peace. Aaron's going through the comments of that video that I'm sure everybody's seen it, but that Lance Scurv had posted. Yeah, he said, I am extremely angry. I was too. That's so disrespectful.
Right. She said, I am the girl that was kicked out of the show last night. I don't even know where to begin, but that was very embarrassing and humiliating to myself and to my boyfriend. Burna Boy could have handled that situation better than that.
Yeah.
He had no idea what was going on with me. And he didn't even care to ask if I was okay. And again, like, see how we have mentioned, and understandably, I have been mentally, physically, and emotionally drained since my daughter's dad passed away. And I came to his show to put a smile on my face after everything that has happened. So what could have really been a really heartfelt moment if he had reached out to her was unfortunately denied.
So if he come back and apologize, he might be able to redeem himself. But
For
if he don't do anything, he gonna feel that backlash.
Look,
he's gonna get some backlash.
And check this out. He took forever to come out. She was tired. We paid to be there, and if she wanted to close her eyes to sleep, she can't do that.
Yeah.
It's her money that she wasted, not his.
Yep.
And for all of you in the comment section being nasty about showing someone kindness, because you never know what someone is going through.
People just so oblivious to, man, no consideration. Self-regulation, boy, I tell you. It's beautiful. Yep, yeah, but I just want to bring that up, and that's something I seen. Like I said, Brother Lance Scurv, he posted. That's what, because I didn't come up with that on my own. I heard him say that. I was like, wow. I watched the video. I was like, damn, and like, look at me and you, Lord Lamont. Look at our little channel. You know what I'm saying? You don't see us on here disrespecting people. We have our discussions. We talk about people we may not like, but we ain't know. You know what I'm saying? We don't take this for granted. People just, the quicker you get it. The quickest the great divine give you something, it can also take that shit away. Real talk. So people get a sense of, I have to say black people, we got this bad. We get some kind of platform, get some kind of power. Those that do this now, you got some that don't appreciate their platforms. We act a damn fool. We get a little bit of power, a little bit of influence, and we lose our fucking mind. Yeah. So I would never do that. I don't care if we had 10,000 subscribers, I would be just like me and you are right now.
Hell yeah.
Because I know the consequences. I know what can happen. And what me and you went through to build our platform, why would that'd be stupid. Come back and, fuck everybody. No. Because that ain't nothing but negative energy. That's why I say 1,000 times, negative energy can cost you. Real talk. Look at Will Smith. He still ain't bounced back from that slap from Chris Rock.
Right. That shit just killed him. You thought it was aura, but it really killed his vibe. Because, what the fuck, bro? It honestly makes him look soft. It made him look so soft. Because you know damn well Chris Rock ain't fucking coming at your woman or no shit like that. He did that shit just because Jada fucking probably took it all offensive and butthurt. You know what I'm saying? And like was like, and man,
and they said, and people said in the real world,
it was cool. They was homies before that shit.
And even Tony Rock said that. He said he was real cool with Will up until that point. He said it was guys, you know, they used to hang out with each other and all type of shit.
Exactly. Like what the fuck, dude?
Shit.
Why would he hit Chris, bro? Chris ain't do nothing fucking wrong, dude.
Yeah, so
all of a sudden you can't talk about fucking Jada Pinkett Smith?
Right. Even Denzel Washington, he said he lost respect for him. He said when you at your peak, the devil will come for you. That's what Denzel's smart, man.
For real. And at that point, he had done no wrong. Nothing could. That shit really killed his career.
And you know what's really fucked up? Like Dave Chappelle said, he sat down and enjoyed the rest of the show and started laughing and shit.
Right.
like it never happened.
Like he didn't just slap the fuck out of Chris Rock, bro. He's lucky he didn't get his ass jumped and shit.
Yeah. Yeah. And he could have pressed charges. He didn't do any of that.
For real.
Yeah.
Hell no, man.
Chris Rock was a man's man, for real.
I'm just saying, if I was there and that happened to my homie, bro, nah, man. We getting his ass on the way out.
And that's why
we doubling back.
And that's why we shouldn't worship these celebrities. They're human too. They can do shit. They can fuck up just like a regular person.
Watch this, bro. I do a running. I run up.
He looked like a kid having a fucking tantrum.
Hell yeah. I'll run up and get his ass real quick. Hell yeah.
That's
punch him hard as a bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, you smacked my homie. Bam.
He lucky Tony Rock wasn't in the audience.
That's what I'm saying, bro. If his brother would have been there, he would have did that.
He said he don't like the Oscars, Grammys, and shit. He said he watched it on TV. He don't like that shit. He didn't like being there.
Right, because it's a bunch of them. Fake weird motherfuckers.
He's a brother that got good navigation. Tony Rock. Yeah, he's smart, real smart.
And he's like, man, my brother up in here. Let him take that. I would just sit over here.
But he got his back though. He's watching over him though.
Hell yeah.
He's like Tony Rock on the sidelines, but he's watching his brother.
For real.
So,
you know, he's like, man, you want to be in the limelight, you can have that.
Yeah, but he wasn't really on the sideline. Really, he was doing shows and comedy shows and stuff. It just wasn't on a big scale. He just did it a different way, you know. But yeah, speaking of regulation and navigation, remember the sister that I had the little challenge with on the job? Now, remember the last time we spoke about that? How I let my guard down and I did what I would normally do because I fed into her fine, beautiful ass. And I haven't spoke to her since. That wasn't that a year ago we talked about that? I haven't spoke to her since. So I broke my silence recently. And I said, I want to wait till I tell Lord Lamont this. He'll like this. So I finally said something. She was at work. She was looking beautiful. I said, you know what? I still think you're beautiful. You know that? She's like, oh, thank you, Eric. But I didn't say nothing else. I just stopped. I didn't say nothing else from then on. And she left, clocked out and left. But I texted her. I said, hey, well, I ain't gonna say her name, but I said, hey, you know, such and such. I said, I know you're probably busy, but I just wanted to let you know that I wasn't mad. Remember what I told you what she did and told me not to do or whatever. I said, I wasn't mad because you told me not to do what you told me not to do. I was hurt, more or less, because I felt played. And I told her that. There was something else I told her. I told her a bunch of stuff, but I ain't going to get into it. But one of the things I told her, I said, I'm a blessing, not an option. You know, so I said, but I said, we good though. I said, I wish you the best. You know what I'm saying? And I just left it at that. And she put a heart emoji on the text. So I haven't seen her since I texted her. But I'm good.
That's cool. So
I actually felt better.
Right.
I said, well, maybe I was harboring something. Because I questioned myself. Like, Eric, do you like her? Are you attracted to her? Are you mad? Are you bitter? I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and express myself to her. I'm going to tell her how I feel.
Right.
Yep. I was just straight real with her.
That's all you can. That's the best thing you can do, you know, for real. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
And that's also gonna let her know, like, okay, so he is thinking about me.
Yeah, and I just want her to respect and have some respect for her brother, because I'm pretty sure I'm not like, not that I'm special or nothing, but most guys she deal with, they're not like me. I don't chase her. I'm not thirsty.
Right.
Yeah.
Pops. Nah, you not like a lot of these other dudes are garbage in a lot of ways. It's
trauma.
It's a whole culture where it's the popular thing to degrade and treat women like shit.
Right, and that's where regulation came in too. And I did put in consideration on her side why she's the way she is.
And the whole other part of it is then there's like all these dudes that pretend like they care about.
And she ain't stupid. She know what I'm pretty sure she know what dude ain't about shit and what dude is.
She does.
Yeah.
And so I'm saying she's definitely picking up on that shit.
Yeah. So now there won't be no tension. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I got it out of my system. I actually felt better. I was like, man, I feel good. I felt all relieved.
I'm sure what really happened was when you were like, yo, what the fuck? Like, because you were being a player. Like, not like a player and like playing her, but a player and like, doing the right thing.
And I've always been honest with her.
Helping her out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And so. Like she could probably get money out of just anybody, but she ain't getting money out of you.
Yeah. Yeah. Even though I did give her money.
It's like you taking the time, bro, to look out for her.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because
on a level of just understanding, and love,
right,
and appreciation and care.
Yeah,
not just because like, oh, I'm playing the game, I want to get some type.
Yeah, you know and I told her that, and I was honest with her. I said,
so when you said that, I'm sure that made her feel bad about all them times she was asking you for money and shit, and treating you like you was one of these motherfucking sucking niggas.
But I understand now why she may be that way,
Mm-hmm.
But,
exactly, because there's so many of them out there.
Yeah, yeah. And I actually told her, I said, I ain't gonna lie. I told her, I said, I would love to, make love to her. I told her that. But I said, but it's not just that. I told her, I was like, I really did like you. You know what I'm saying? I would have done shit for you. That's what I told her, too. But I said, but we good.
On a real level type shit. Like, I want to get to know you.
Right, because I ain't gonna lie and be like, no, I don't want to have sex. No, I be lying to myself, but that's not the whole thing. That's what a
sucking nigga would do, would lie.
Yeah, so, and I know she's sick of that shit, too, because I do think about that. Women, and this any woman, don't matter what race, women get hit on all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? So, I always put that into consideration. I don't want to fall in line with the rest of the dudes.
For real. Every woman's Facebook is nothing but dudes trying to hit on her.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So, we just got to be different. I spoke on that in that Ultimate Peace Part 2 podcast. So, it just felt good to get that out. And that's how I came up with that art of navigation, regulation, mind, body, and soul. When we can do that, it really does help. And yeah. Yep, okay, well, damn, this shit be going fast. But
for real, I'm looking at the time. I'm like, damn, we're already almost on an hour. What?
We be getting it in right at the 27-minute mark. But I read this summary already, but
we're only at 27 minutes?
We had 27 minutes. And
oh shit, I thought we was way farther than that. Okay, we good.
But we took the hip hop break, so you be able to take a break and stuff and loosen up a little bit. Let me see, I got some news on LL Cool J. One of the girls from Living Single. Obviously I gotta have some hip hop news. We just talking about LL too. Yeah, so we'll speak on that when we come back from this hip hop break. And be a cosmic being, spell breakers. We can be cosmic beings, Man, like Lord Lamont said on one podcast, our brains is like a sponge, just a matter of what we're feeding it. Yeah. So yep. And don't carry bitterness from one relationship to the next. Try to understand, even if you don't, plan on being with the person like the sister I was just telling you about. I just had to get it off my chest. I had to get it out the way. It was kind of a little bit of a weight, I think. I got to be honest. I think it was a little. I think I was carrying something. And I had to get that shit out. So, now she know. Yeah, so, yep, now when you see her at work, the tension, there won't be no tension. And, we in the workplace, too. That's another reason why we got to have good regulation. Can't have that tension where you make the money. Yeah, because she need her job, I need mine, well, not need it per se, but in the moment while we have it, we need it, because I don't want to get too caught up in this system either. All right, well, let's get to this hip hop break. Let me see. Turn this down. Let me see. Let's see, what song did I have? I played on that Ultimate Peace podcast. I played that Phenomenal Chick. I played that on there. Yep, and on that song, I meant to say, for those who listen to that song I played on that Ultimate Peace podcast, the first verse was L'Oreal Lyrical, second one was Sam K, and who was singing was Shiree, aka Angela Jackson. Remember I said we made a song called Stop the Violence. Me, Angela Jackson, L'Oreal Lyrical, rest in peace and the power, and 4 verses, which is right on here. Okay, here go the computer. Here we go. Here we go. I hate when this thing do this. Let me see. Come on, man. Hold on, y'all.
God
All right,
damn.
we back.
She was fine as hell.
We did have to pause for a minute. My son was just talking about the older lady, a sister that liked me. We seen a while back, and he said I missed my opportunity. She was a nicer older sister too.
She was cool.
Yeah.
She was cool, and she was beautiful. She was 10 out of 10. She was drop dead gorgeous.
And I was just telling him he got good intuition. My son got very, very good intuition. That's what he been right on so many things. Yeah, and I never forgot that. Every time I go to Aldi's, I think about that. Like, damn, am I ever gonna see her again?
Oh God.
And she was so nice and talkative, and her body was excellent. She was in great shape.
She was. She had a perfect fucking body.
How old would you say? How old would you say she was? She had to been what?
She was probably in her 50s.
She had to be about her 50s.
Right.
And skin was nice, and she was nice. She just talking, and she just came up to us and started talking.
Hell yeah, she did.
She
was cool as hell too.
And you know what?
And that's how it be though. That's how some of the man I've had, you know.
And you know what I noticed about some of these modern women?
Like be out there like that.
Right. And when you just be trying to be nice to some of them, they get all mad. Like I say, how you doing? Like, they look all crazy and like they too good to be said something to. I'm like, I ain't trying to hit on you. I just said, how you doing? Right. You know.
But you gotta, you know, it's.
And I run into a lot of that. Yeah, like I ain't trying to hit on you.
And because but there's so many dudes that, hey baby, I got $200.
That's true. That's true.
Come here.
That's true. Yeah, that's what, like I just said a little while ago, that women get hit on all the time from a young age.
And that shit, you don't want to hear that shit all the fucking time. Yeah,
that's why I did what I did with the sister on the job. That's why I kind of kept it real with her.
The sad truth of it is, a lot of them women wouldn't have any money otherwise.
That's true. Yeah.
You feel me? So you can't even be mad at the females to be like, shit, let me get this money. Go get that money real quick.
But you have to have your emotions in check. You have to have consideration, you know. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. All right. Well, we're going to get to this hip-hop break.
It takes a point of, like, understanding, you know, of what a person's going through, what a person might be going through.
That's true.
And respecting a person on an individual level, you know, and that's where, as me, as a person, I could never, and never have, and never will offer a female some money for sexual play. Fuck that shit. To me, I was raised like, nigga, that's not any player shit. Yeah. Nigga, we don't need to do that.
What 50 Cent say? I'm a PIMP. Can't get $1 out of me.
Exactly.
Not that we're pimps though. We're not pimps. We're just saying. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, and plus when you love a woman or you just be real to a female, you know, like just, like, oh, it's still a person, another person, you know, just like.
And you know how I felt about that situation. I was a little disappointed, but I still respected her in the end. You know what I mean? Because respect rules overall at the end of the day.
Yeah. Because I can not like a person, but I can still
respect them. Yep. Just stay away from them and don't let them, you know, bring you down.
Exactly. And just have the goodwill and faith to know that, like, okay, I don't get along with this person.
Yep.
Let me not put myself around this person to save us both the fucking trouble.
Yep. So, because when you can think outside of situations, that's when you a cosmic being.
And you not let these situations control you and rule you.
Yep.
Because you rule and create the situation.
As I say, our brain is like the universe. Yeah. And I actually got that from Brother Lance. He said, we are the center of he said innerverse. We are the center of our innerverse. That's not mine. That's his. Yeah. But that's true. That's true. All right. First song up is This Is Chess. I don't know. Aaron, did I play that? I don't know if you heard that.
I have no idea.
Okay. The first song is This Is Chess, and then the second one, y'all know I always have two songs. And I think the next one is Still Here. No, not Still Here. Still something. I think Still Here. Yeah, I think it's Still Here. Yep. Now we'll be back to finish talking about the art of regulation and navigation and get into some things. All right. Be back after this. Spell Breakers. Be right back. best to get our rest, brothers and sisters, mind, body, and soul. Gee. Try our best to get our rest, y'all. This ain't checkers, this is chess, y'all. Try our best to get our rest, y'all. This ain't checkers, this is chess, y'all, y'all. Making sure we get our rest and do our best and be ready for any test. They haven't always been like this, I confess. This not checkers, this is chess. I know we hear this again and again. Gotta take that time, go within. Thankful for family and good friends. We just rise, keep our eyes open wide. Gotta stay up in this fight and keep doing right. We purify, so dang wise. Got that divine, never compromise. Never compromise. Try your best to get that rest, y'all. This ain't checkers, this is chess, y'all, y'all, y'all. Try your best to get a rest, y'all, y'all, y'all. This ain't checkers, this is chess, y'all, y'all, y'all. Flow so strong on every song, divine power in your zone. One will anoint and motivate and get you to the point with this grace. Nothing but love in this place. Protect oneself, a righteous space. Be a beast, a righteously. Making sure that we see a fucking mind free. Never ever get on our knees. Vibrate high, can't be denied. Got that light, and we are that big prize. Gotta stay focused in this life and never compromise. Never compromise. You know why? Yeah, yeah. Gotta make sure we get our rest, y'all. This ain't checkers, this is chess, y'all, y'all. Do our best to get our rest, y'all. This ain't checkers, this is chess, y'all. Stay fluid on this music, gotta do it, never lose it. I'm the truth, do exactly what I gotta do. Try my best to be a good dude. I'm a beast that you can see when I get on this beast, but I got that right deep in deep. Nothing gon' stop me in these streets. I get that rest, trying to be the best, trying to touch the north, south, east, and the west. West, west. This ain't checkers, this is chess, y'all, y'all. Try your best to get a rest, y'all, y'all. This ain't checkers, this is chess, y'all. God dang right. This ain't checkers, this is chess. All right, next song is One Still Around. That's what it is. One Still Around. And it's a banger here. I went in on this song. I don't think you heard this one. You heard Checkers, that one I just played?
No, I never heard that one before.
Yeah, I don't think you heard this one either. One Still Around. And my family, brothers and sisters, Lord Lamont, children, some of us, a lot of us, still around. So be thankful. All right, be back after this. We're going to get back into the art of regulation, navigation. Be a cosmic being, spell breakers. Be right back.
Turn up the Lodi
EBX. Yeah. I'm still standing. I like my generals. Can't bring one down. One is still around. Can't bring one down. One still around. Can't bring one down. One is still around. Can't bring one down. One is still around. Round. Ring that bell. A time will tell. I send all evil people straight to hell. Born leader, overachiever, no time for talking shit. While I rip with this gift, never chasing no beaver. A brand new me, a whole different E, and so full of life and integrity, and loving my kids and my family. Divine protection, nothing can touch the E. And fuck the devil, I make his ass bleed. I break his ass down into his fucking knees. I gotta be strategic while we out in these streets. Yeah, we out in these streets. Yeah, can't bring one down. One is still around. Can't bring one down. One is still around. As I spit, I hold up my fist. You
You know I stay grounded, I never get pissed, and no complaining. You're not gon' fuss.
No.
I keep giving on this mission, we control us. What people say about me, don't give a fuck. I'm never looking down, I keep on looking up. A spiritual battle, the only way to be connected that divine and make a mind free. Woo! Chip, one can't bring me down.
No.
One is still around. Can't bring one down. One is still around. Woo! One can't bring one down. One is still around. Can't bring one down. One is still around. Salute. Yeah.
EBX, no Lamont. You heard that already. I forgot. Yeah, because I ain't never chasing no beaver. I remember you said, I like how you twist that, Bob. You turned it around.
Oh yeah, that shit was cool as fuck.
Just when you thought I was going to say the B word, I said beaver.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you did hear. You heard a lot of my song.
I
All
love
right.
those entendres.
Huh?
I love those entendres and shit.
You say that again?
I love those entendres and shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's funny.
Years of practice, let me tell you. Years of practice. All right, we're going to get back to the moo, to the Jill. We're going to get back into regulation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
station.
Yeah, so do you think Burna Boy is going to apologize?
Yeah, probably.
He
seems
better.
Like a smart dude.
He better. Let me see.
Unless his like ego gets the better of him, or he,
Yeah.
he might feel a type of way on everybody's response and be like, "Well, what?"
I mean, if he want to continue his success,
I would absolutely apologize.
and if he really
And I
care
would
about his
invite her- I would
craft,
invite her to the show and speak with her and put her on camera and talk to her
because
and break it down with her.
Yeah.
I'd buy her flowers. I'd take her chocolates. I'd buy her chocolates. All kind of shit. I would do all kind of shit.
even though like some of us artists, we put in the music, we do this, we do that, but what's the
I would
ultimate?
help her. She said her
Right?
baby daddy just died.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And what's the main thing that helps most artists get to where they are? What's the one important?
love doing being real, dude.
And the
Helping
fans.
motherfucker
The
out,
fans.
dude.
You wouldn't
Throw
get there
some
without the
bread
fans.
to her, cuz,
The
like,
people is what make you who you are, right?
bro, he'll blow up because the people. Honestly, it'll be the best thing in his life if he goes and
Yeah.
he helps that woman. And
Yeah.
fucking saves
I think it
her
would boost
life.
his career.
It will. Watch, and that's why the fuck this happened is God is trying to send him to her.
Cause one thing God don't like is arrogance and ego. Cause that's who holds the power.
And maybe it's his time right now, Mr. Superstar Celebrity Man, to realize that.
And how many celebrities we seen get taken down off their damn pedestal?
Like that.
That thought they ran shit. Yeah,
That, for real.
yeah. So that's why I say it's so silly the things that we get this little sense of power and just lose our damn mind. This world is so small, things are so vast, and we get in these little spaces and we think we just the king shit, or queen shit, So just got to be humble and be appreciative of where we are, what we got. Like I said, look at our channel, 230 subscribers, views not really all that, but you never hear us be bitter or nothing like that. We do what we do, and. I mean, because I remember when I had 25 subscribers. So people just get so ungrateful. If you alive and breathing, you got a roof over your head, your bills paid, you pretty much healthy, just be grateful, when you're above the ground. Anything else is a plus. Yeah, remember I said my goal was to reach 207 subscribers? Well, I exceeded that goal, didn't I? And it was just a small goal. It ain't need nothing. It was just a little goal I set for myself. But you do it in little pieces, sometimes it takes time to build, actually it's good. Like when I was telling you about the sister, I went silent for a while. It might have been kind of good. I took that time to kind of really, really work out things. But I ain't gonna lie, Lord Lamont, when I seen her, I was like, damn, she's so fucking beautiful.
Right.
She was just so beautiful, man, her hair, and I was like, and you know what? Right before I said something to her, it's almost like cause she always back there cooking and shit and doing something. But that was the only time where she was kind of. It's almost like she wanted me to. It's almost like she wanted to say something too, because her body language, how she was acting, she just kind of kept, because women are good. Women have good intuition too when it's used right. They got good intuition.
Yeah.
It's almost like she felt the vibe. She almost expected me to say something to her, and I think she wanted to, but I beat her to the punch. And I don't know. Something just said in my spirit, Eric, get over it. Just speak to her, be real with her, and move on. So that's what I did. But the sister was beautiful. As I said, dark-skinned sisters, beautiful sisters, that's my weakness. Man, but not to the point where it's going to be a detriment to myself. I've learned that. The art of regulation, folks. But I probably show Aaron that text that I text her. Yeah, see what he think. Let me see. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and show him. I just want to see what he think.
I can't wait to see.
Let me see. I don't think I want you to read it out loud. Let me see. I'm gonna just let you read it. I don't want you to read it out loud though. You know what? Fuck it. You can read it out loud. Shit. Keep it real. All right. Here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna leave it on here. He's gonna read the text I sent the sister that I was silent from for a long time. I didn't really say nothing vulgar or anything. I just kept it real with her. I'm gonna let him read it.
Hell yeah.
You read it?
Yeah, I read it.
Yeah. Yep.
That's solid.
You know what? I'm gonna go on and read it. This is what I said, folks, to the sister I was silent about, and I ain't gonna say her name. Hey, such and such, I know you're probably busy, but I wanted to let you know I wasn't mad because you told me to stop. There was something she told me to stop doing. I wasn't mad about that. I was hurt because I felt played, and I'm not gonna lie. I would love to make love to you, but that's not the only thing. I really did like you and would have done anything for you. I'm a blessing, not an option, but we good. Wish you the best. And that's what I sent her, and she put a love emoji on it. So that's just something I wanted to share, and I'm just honest with her, because like I said, I ain't gonna lie to myself. Of course, I would love to make love to her, but that's not the end all be all. Right. Even if it was a year from now, whatever, I just wanted to be and to be honest, I told her I wasn't trying to like hold her down or, I just wanted to be a companion, be in her presence, the presence of a beautiful woman.
Right.
And
a partner.
Yeah, and treat her good,
right,
so.
And be treated good. Respectfully. Exactly.
Yeah, but things happen for a reason, so.
Not every woman wants that though, too.
Yeah.
Some of these females.
So when I sent her that text, what do you think she was thinking? She put the heart emoji on there. So what do you think she was thinking? You think it made her melt?
I don't know her, so I can't.
Well, I mean, coming from a female, not put yourself, but use your empathy, like how females think. You think she would have been like, "Oh, that was so sweet." Oh.
I think she respected that shit.
Yeah.
Because you're being 100% just straight up with her. So I mean, hell yeah.
Yeah. So
I would just, approach her the next time you see her and just, kind of feel her out.
Because I'm sure she's gonna be feeling me out.
Right.
One thing I do notice about her, she does have good intuition. She's good at feeling energy. I've noticed that about her. Yep. She is really good about feeling energy in guys. Yep. Yeah, but that was just something. That's a part of regulation, and that's something that could have went south. It really could have. I could have lost my job. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A lot of shit could have came out of that. So that's what I say. That regulation of the mind, body, and soul is serious, man. Straight up. Yeah. All right. Let me see. Well, I do got a summary here. And what does regulation and would you say regulation and navigation in this world, life, our personal lives, could save our life? Lord Lamont, what do you think about regulation of yourself, the world? It's a must, right? You think it could save your life?
Any way to conquer the chaos out there, it's through balance.
Yeah.
And not just order, but freedom.
Yeah.
More importantly.
Being free.
Hey, fuck order. but order's good too, to a point, you know, but not to a point of control or contention,
Right.
you know.
Yeah. Shoot.
But to balance ourselves, to be able to know and handle life,
Yeah.
you know, and whatever that is and whatever is to come.
Yeah. And I like the fact that I didn't let that situation make me bitter, like some people do. It didn't make me give like, nah, I'm looking, because some people do that. Like, man, these women ain't nothing. No, not all women are bad. Not all men are bad. You know, you just run across some that are. We just have to learn from it, because there are good people out there, and that's something I had to learn. You know, don't care. You know, some things just ain't gonna work out. Everybody ain't gonna like you. You know, so I just had to come to that realization. But it don't have to be sour. You know, you can just, now me and her have that respect. You know, so. And who knows what'll happen down the road in the future, you know? So that's the reason. That's the real reason we really have to regulate ourselves in the present, because we never know what's coming down the road. We don't know what Great Divine doing. We don't know what God doing, and we be out here acting crazy and crashing out, like your boy, burner boy. You know, that's ego, arrogance at its highest. You know, but. When we come back, do the next podcast, we're going to do the conclusion. I want to see what's going to be the aftermath of that, you know, because we love hip hop. You know, I think, is he a hip hop artist or he a singer? Lord Lamont, is Burna Boy a singer?
He's a singer and a rapper and a songwriter.
Okay. Yeah, because we love music. We love hip hop. So, you know, we always going to have some hip hop news. All right, I got this summary. Okay, I got some news on LL Cool J. This was posted about 3 or 4 days ago. 40 years old classic. On this day in 1985, LL Cool J released his debut album, Radio. I can't live without my radio. And he had energy on that. And I forget what the movie was. Run DMC was in it. I don't think the Fat Boys was, but it was a lot of, I can't remember all the artists that was in that. It was an old ass movie way before you was born. And I remember the scene where they wouldn't listen to LL. He broke into the studio anyway, and he cut the radio on. He always had the man on the side to stand like this.
Yeah.
That held the radio. Yeah. And he hit play on that mug, and he bust into the studio. He made them listen to him. Yeah, and I swear he got that same energy today. I was like, wow, LL was a beast back then.
He always had that. And if you notice, he always was speaking about some clean shit. Don't do drugs. Treat
he did.
Girl right.
He didn't do a lot of cussing in a lot of his music. Maybe a few cuss words here and there, but it wasn't a lot.
And he was the only one that was like, don't do drugs. Don't disrespect women.
Yeah. And he married. Been married for a while. Yep.
You know, he was like, live good, treat yourself good, treat people good.
I think, would you say he got good regulation?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'ma say knock you that shit.
Yeah. I was just thinking that in my head. What you do? You stealing my thoughts? I was just thinking
shit,
that.
I love that fucking
song.
Hell yeah. He walks in.
And he in the middle of the ring.
Yeah. The hood. Oh,
no other artist ever done that.
That shit was so fucking hard. G.
It was.
Every time I see that shit, I'm like, yeah. Even just thinking about it gets me going, man.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the best.
Yeah. And me and Lord Lamont, we were speaking on Queen Latifah, who played in who was in Living Single.
Beautiful.
Remember, her name was Maxine in the movie, but her real name is Erica Alexander, and her birthday was a few days ago. She's 56. It looked good too.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So I just wanted to some news.
Happy birthday, sister.
Yeah. I used to think she was fine on the Living Single. Boy. I love them.
Are very beautiful.
Yeah. I think they all were. Yeah. They all got their little podcast. They were all talking about it and stuff. And what was the goofy girl on there that played the goofy one? Sinclair.
Yeah.
She was on Living Color, and I think Saturday Night Live.
Hold on.
She didn't been a guest star on some sitcoms and stuff. She done been in a lot of stuff. Yeah, real funny. I like her spirit. She has a beautiful spirit. The girl that plays Sinclair. Yeah, beautiful spirit.
Sinclair James Jones.
Yeah. Well,
Is that her name?
Well, in the show, I don't know what that.
But I know, but I mean in real life.
Yeah, I don't know what her name is in real life, to be honest. She was even on Frasier. That's one of my favorite sitcoms. She was on there. Kim Coles. Yep. She funny too, man. She funny. Yeah. Woo 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 woo. I think me and you talked about living single before. I think I remember us
Yeah.
talking about it. Yeah, we talked about Queen Latifah, and I think that did come up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we just kind of speaking on some people that had that had very good regulation, especially in this the business, the industry and stuff. Ooh, man. Yeah, you see, like we was talking about Burner Boy, see what it can do to you. You get caught up in your own hype.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, want to read this summary I got, and Lord Lamont and myself, we gonna salute you, divine warriors, generals on you, spell breakers, our fellow spell breakers. We gonna salute you, brothers and sisters and family on to your divine life, and salute to my children, family. I know I don't talk to them a lot, but they always in my spirit. I do talk to my children. Well, the ones that's here that I'm by. Like I said, Aaron got 2 sisters and a brother that's in other cities and states, which is Naya, Andrea, and Elijah. Now, like I said, I did get in touch. I spoke on this, I think, the last podcast, but I did get in touch with Naya's mom to tell them, Andrea and Naya, that I love them. So hopefully she sent that message out, but I still gotta find Elijah. Still gotta speak to him. So he do got other siblings, and Ethan is right here in the old mill town. So, but I always keep a family spirit. I'm very thankful for him. Like I said, I'm literally in the house that my Aunt Vera owned. So may she rest in peace and in power. So her family has done my family has done a lot for a brother. Is a big reason why I'm here today, to be honest. Yep. All right. Well, let's get to this. I got a summary on regulation. I read this summary on the last Ultimate Peace podcast I did, part 2. Just a little summary, just to get it in our subconscious how important it is to have good regulation, mind, body, and soul. All right. Me and Lord Lamont will elaborate off each summary. It's like 4 summaries, stimulate his mind. Because his mind, I be thinking Aaron don't be think, or Lord Lamont, a.k.a. Aaron. But I be thinking he don't be think shit. Lamont be thinking. That brain be, he be knowing shit. He be surprising me. He surprised me all the time. Yep. All right, the first summary. The individual benefits of having regulation, improve emotional health. I've read this, I think, yesterday, but I'm going to read it again since it's the topic. All right. Regulation of emotions can lead to a better mood, increased self-confidence, and greater life satisfaction. Like dealing with relationships and knowing that people carry trauma, and be considerate of what someone may be going through, even if we're planning on being with them or not or whatever. Just have an understanding so we won't, harbor things, Enhance resilience. It helps individuals cope better with stress and bounce back more quickly from adversity. And Lord Lamont and I have been through plenty adversity. Yep. All right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And better relationships. Self-regulation fosters empathy, which Lord Lamont was literally just talking about. Empathy, understanding, understanding, or overstanding, leading to improved connections with others in personal and professional settings, thus the job. Yeah. All right. So, and we always got to think about the future, what come down the road. What we put out is what we get back. I know we hear that a lot, but it's the fucking truth. All right. Successful goal achievement. It is crucial for goal directed behavior, enabling people to manage impulses, which is very important. Stay on task and plan for the future, but be present. Yep. Plan for the future, but be present. Don't be lost in social media and likes and clout chasing. It's good to get people to listen and stuff like that, but as I always say, focus on what's important. Ourselves, our relationships, our personal lives, get positive things from social media, but don't lose ourselves in it. What you think, Lord Lamont? That's what we definitely have to have, good regulation.
Yeah.
Social media and navigation. Yeah.
Yeah, and to stay awoke,
Yeah.
and above and afloat. Life is a struggle, and you can
Yeah.
learn to benefit from that,
Yeah.
and to grow from it, or you can let it drown you.
That's why, right. I agree. And that's why I have things like the mountains and over the sky and stuff on the banner. That's why I have
Something
stuff
you
like
told
that.
me about, like, when I was, like, one time I was, like, I was feeling just, like, I don't know, I just felt so bad about
Yeah.
myself and, like, depressed and sad. You were like, shit, I don't got time for that shit. I can't feel sad and depressed. I gotta fucking do this shit. I gotta go to work. I gotta do shit.
Well,
That shit, that mentality really, like, I honestly, and I know it sounds so, like, obvious, but I had never really thought that.
right.
I was just
In the world,
like, caught up in the fact that, like, damn, dude, like,
and there's parts of the
why
world.
am I feeling like this? You know what I'm saying? And not thinking, like, well, man, but I can't just sit here thinking about this shit.
Yeah, yeah,
You know, and feeling bad, I gotta keep moving.
yeah.
And then that inadvertently is a way of feeling better and,
Yeah.
and getting past whatever feeling. You know, it took me some time to come to terms with that just because of the bad things that happened
I've noticed.
in
Yeah,
my life when I was a child.
yeah, yeah. Say that again. Say that again.
I said, you know, it just because my mind was caught up on a lot of the, like, terrible things that happened to me as a kid,
Yeah.
growing up and shit.
Yeah.
So,
Of course, your dad wasn't there.
yeah.
That didn't help. Yeah.
But it's all good, you know.
Yeah.
Shit, everything happens for a reason, Pops.
Yep. Yep.
I'm not mad at you.
Yep. And I took accountability for that. Yeah, I had to deal with that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but I had to deal with it. One thing I've learned that I've noticed about you that you have this self-therapy about yourself now, and that's not easy. Not everybody can do that. You know, you have to. That's why you hear people, because some people glorify solitude, stuff like that. No, stuff like that is serious because it gives you time to think and assess things.
That's why I
work
take
things
my
out.
solitude so serious. I had to kick somebody out of my house yesterday,
Did you?
and these niggas wanted fucking, and this nigga wanted to excuse my. I'm not gonna get like that. I'm sorry.
No, you all right. Go ahead, man. What happened?
He wanted to act like me being like, all right, bro, well, we put so much time and energy into this. I'm good. I don't want to hang out anymore, you know. Like,
That's what they said?
peace out.
Or you
No,
said
that's
that?
what I said.
Okay.
And they want to try to threaten me and this and that. Yeah. Yeah.
So what?
So this motherfucker want to be like, I'm like, you know, yo, it's time to go. And I even let him stay longer than what I wanted to stay after this motherfucker was already talking disrespectful to me. But I took it upon myself to be the better man and not hit this man or, you know.
Well, make sure you
embarrass him
distance
or
yourself from him.
humiliate
Don't
him.
let him come back over
So,
there. Stay the.
I'm not, and I'm gonna get to that. And so, you know, and so he follows me or whatever back to the crib, and Trisha's like, you know, okay, well, he's homeless, you know, let him stay till like 4. He's like, can I stay till the bus comes in the morning? You know, well, the 30 ended up coming at like 4:30 in the morning, right? So we wake him up. And he want to be like, oh, I'm not leaving, and yelling and making all kind of noise and shit, and talking about be like, somebody's gonna have to walk me out. So I'm like, all right, come on, motherfucker, let's.
Who
go,
the fuck
bro."
do he think he is?
Exactly. I'm like, you're in my fucking crib. bro."
Y'all ain't responsible for him.
Exactly, and that's exactly what the fuck I said to her, and she's like, well, don't you want to do the right thing? And what about
No,
me?
you got to
And I'm like,
differentiate.
I let the nigga stay already. I already did the right thing. And he's
Exactly.
talking
Now
shit
it's
on
time
me
for his
and-
ass to
and all
fucking
this
go.
shit. Exactly. So I had to, you know, as soon as he was like, oh, hey, somebody gonna walk me out, I'm like, this nigga ain't shit, bro. So I get up and I'm like, all right, bro. And I fucking am like, I grab him by the side. I'm like, let's go, bro. Come the fuck on. Let's go, you know. And he's all like, don't you fucking put your hands on me. Da-da-da. I'm like, nigga, man, bro, shut the fuck up. Just go, bro. Like, come on. And, you know, of course he fucking went. He's not going to do shit out.
Well, I'm glad y'all got him
He's not
out.
going to do nothing, I swear to God.
And tell
He don't
Trish-
he don't want to go down that path.
Right.
Not with me.
Now
Not with
tell
me,
Trish.
I know that.
Tell Trish now. Don't lose herself in being positive
That's what
now.
I
Being
told her.
positive
That's what
don't
I
mean
told-
be.
That's exactly what I told
Yeah,
her. And I'm like,
yeah.
this is why you don't let people up into your crib
Yeah.
and shit like that. Because they do this kind of type of stuff.
And they casing your house too. And they seeing they
For real, now they know where we stay and they feel some type of way. And
They
it's
feel
like,
entitled.
You think I feel safe without protection in the house?
right.
Excuse me, hell no.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, cause I keep it positive, but I ain't no
stupid.
I'm not naive.
I keep
yeah.
it positive, and you know, and it says in the Bible, it's my God-given right to protect myself.
Yes,
and my surroundings and things.
And that's something I say all the time. Yeah, every righteous person have a right to defend their home and defend themselves. Period.
Exactly. Yeah. And I'm gonna always do that.
Yeah,
so I'll never let nobody talk to me crazy. I don't give a fuck.
Now, we all have had challenges in our life and struggles and stuff like that, but if we're healthy, we got ourselves together, we are responsible for our lives.
And you gotta know when to walk away and when not to.
Yeah.
Something like that is something where, like, yeah, you might have to throw a motherfucker down the stairs.
Yeah.
Type shit.
You don't want to,
You might have to swing on a motherfucker and boot his ass down the stairs real quick.
Yeah.
Because he's tripping. He'll change his mind real fucking quick after some shit go off.
Yeah. But you try not to let yourself go
there. But I don't
there.
want to do that. And I'm just thinking, I'm like, come on, man. And so I know, and I'm like,
regulation, my brother.
Exactly. He don't want to take it that far. Like I said, he don't want to take it. He didn't want to take it that far with me.
And you a cosmic being. You above that.
Really
you above that. Right.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. You know what you capable of.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So,
and I definitely don't want to hurt his ass. And I had to tell his ass that.
Cause
he want to talk all this shit and say all this, and I'm like, my nigga, fuck all that talking shit,
yeah,
all that pussy shit, bro. I don't want to fucking hurt you, dog, but you're in my crib, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I don't blame you, son. Yeah, well, I'm glad nothing popped off. Yeah, well,
thankfully it didn't.
Trish learned from that, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, being positive. I say it on I say it on these podcasts all the time. Being positive is not floating on no damn clouds. It's how you deal with things. It's a way of life. It's a means for creating a better life. It don't mean you let people walk all over you.
Hell no.
But at the same,
and I have to tell Trisha that all the fucking time.
Yeah.
She wanna fucking act like she's scared of other people.
Nah.
Fucking you gotta I was scared and da da da.
Nah, you can't do that.
So you let the motherfucker play you, even though you know they're just trying to use you and all this shit. No, fuck that, dude.
Yeah.
You let these motherfuckers know. Hell no, get the fuck from around me with that bullshit. Who do you think I am? You think I'm some fucking idiot weakling that you can just fucking come and stand over and fucking make me do whatever the fuck you want me to do? Hell no.
So
coming up in my
he already had an assumption of y'all before he even came to y'all house.
Absolutely. And I'm like, bro, you can sit here and say I did all this dirty shit to you that I never did. But I really have been so fucking cool to you, and you're being so fucking disrespectful to me. And at the end of the day, it don't fucking matter what you say. That's the truth, and you know that, and I know that. No matter what the fuck bullshit you want to fucking come up out your mouth with. Yeah. And you know, at the end of the day, you can't say nothing against the truth.
Right. That's true. Yeah. You know, the truth stands alone.
Get the fuck on. He was looking stupid. He was looking goofy as a bitch, bro.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to kick it somewhere? Nobody wants you here anymore. You disrespect. You've overstayed your welcome, and you're being disrespectful.
Your house probably wasn't on the run. He probably been to other people's house, got kicked out.
No, I talked to his dad.
Probably why he homeless.
You know, it's funny that you said that because I talked to his dad, and his dad said because his other old friend that's also a friend of mine from before when he wasn't homeless, because he used to always have a job and shit and always be working and shit, but his friend found out that he was kicking it because he ran into Trisha at Kinship, which is like the community center thing down there in River West. Where they have like a dinner and all kind of shit. It's actually really cool, man. It's at a church, St. Casimir's.
So his dad's pretty cool?
Yeah.
Had to put his ass out, huh?
Anyway, so he saw Trisha and was like, oh, whoop-de-whoop. Talked her into coming back to the house to hang out, and you know, it turns out he was homeless and looking for a place to stay for a little bit.
So he finessed her.
Yeah, exactly. And we were cool with him, and he was a cool dude before, but now he's all different and shit. He's all fucking strung out, spun out, and all that weird shit. Talking about he was depressed and feeling like killing himself and all this shit.
Y'all need to get away from him.
Exactly.
Y'all need to get away
Trisha's
from him.
like, I feel like he's finna try to kill us or some shit. He's in there fucking screaming and acting all crazy, and she's like, you gotta go out there and do something. I'm like, I'm not finna let this motherfucker talk or do nothing to you.
He literally putting his burden on y'all.
It's not the first time something like this has happened. I've had to hurt somebody.
And that's a shame. Yeah, that's why you see I don't let people come to my house.
That shit that we let stay out of the kindness of our hearts.
Yep. Remember when you first moved up here?
And I had to warn him, and he still wanted to keep doing it. He was
Entitlement.
Disrespectful, acting like it was his crib, talking mad shit, dude. He kept calling. Then he started calling Trisha a bitch, and I was like,
damn,
call her a bitch again, bro.
Damn.
And he thought I was playing, so I had to beat the fuck out of him and shit. And then
I don't blame you,
fucking
man.
Stabbed him, and we got into a pretty big ass fight. But I beat the brakes off of him. But then we go to the in the kitchen, and I'm thinking he's done, right? He's standing on the side, and I'm right here. This motherfucker grabbed a vase. I didn't see it. He grabs the vase. He fucking is like, man, I'm sorry, and actually to go to put his hand down. I'm looking at him. I'm like, all right. My adrenaline's going. I'm not thinking this motherfucker's I'm just seeing and I'm thinking, oh, okay, finally, dude, this nigga's finna fucking stop and come to his senses.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, bet. So I go to dap him up. This motherfucker, bam, hits me with a vase.
Damn.
Breaks over my face. Doesn't drop me, but it fucking cuts my shit.
Yeah, I bet.
Bro. And but I had grabbed a knife while I was in the kitchen. I was like, you motherfucker, because I figured he might be on some fucking bullshit still, right? So I'm like, damn, I can't get knocked out. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
I took that shit, but that shit fucking hurt.
I bet,
I can't take too many more of those.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm like, bro, my nigga, if you fucking come at me, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I had to say that. I had to be willing to do that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I could have died.
Yeah, it's
or
true.
Been killed.
Yeah.
And Trisha been hurt.
Yeah.
This motherfucker was going crazy, bro. And he didn't come through that doorway. I'll tell you that. He turned around and went outside and fucking cried on the fucking...
He cried?
Stair. Hell yeah, while the police pulled up.
Dang, son, I didn't know you was going through all that.
Yeah.
That's why I say that. But I was speaking on that podcast yesterday. We never know.
Because I beat the brakes off his ass for being disrespectful.
And you didn't even want to. You didn't even want it to get to that point.
Never in my life. And I told him that the whole fucking time.
Well, I'm glad nothing happened. I'm glad you had good regulation, even though you had to kind of deal with it physical. But every now and then, you gotta let somebody know where you stand. That's just it's unfortunate, but yeah. Well, all right. Well, I didn't know Lord Lamont went through that, but I'm glad he okay. And remember when you first
a couple of times.
Remember when you first moved up here? You like, Pops, why you never had nobody in your house? You never could cuz. I don't want people. I don't want a lot of people to know where I live.
Because when you let motherfuckers in your crib, they just do the most disrespectful shit, dude. I've had dudes beat the shit out of their pregnant girlfriends. All kind of shit, dude. Bring stolen shit, stolen cars.
Nope, because it's a different breed in the Milltown. Real talk. And that's male and female.
Crazy.
The male and females. Yep.
But there's a lot of good shit.
Oh, yeah. I've run across a lot of good people here.
I love Milwaukee. I do. I love Milwaukee. There are a lot of beautiful people.
It is, man. It's some good people here.
I love Milwaukee. I'll never talk shit about Milwaukee.
You just got to get in them. You just got to be in them circles.
It's a hard body motherfucker.
Once you sift through the ones that ain't right, there's some good.
They're good, genuine. There's so many good, genuine, beautiful, fucking genuine people out here.
Yeah.
And we're all just some hard body motherfuckers because of what we've been through and what can happen in an instant.
Well, that's being a cosmic being, even though he had to use a little bit of that physical, but he used his mind. Used your mind also.
I did.
You really did.
Trust me, Pops.
Because things could have.
Every time that I could, I go for the peace and peace and non-violence. God forbid any violence.
So it's like you do everything you can until it get to that point. But once you get to that point,
I'll go all the way with
because
the
you right,
and play them games with them. Because a lot of people have it in their head that they're gonna do something to you, and it's gonna go like this. And I'll show them, motherfucker,
So now they be like, shit, they ain't crazy. Hey, shit, I ain't going over there. Shit, they ain't crazy.
Exactly.
Good. I want you to think I'm crazy.
Exactly. Because you're not finna come up into my crib and think that these nice fucking people nah, I'll break you down. I'll beat your fucking ass.
Yeah, Trish, she got to toughen up, I know
I know, and dude, literally, it's been worse situations than that have occurred. Where it's been, I don't even want to tell you about it, Pops. I wouldn't even tell you about it over.
Right. Actually, I think you have told me. You've told me some stuff.
But yeah, no.
You have told me.
One time, dude, I did get jumped by 3 people. And she had pepper spray, and she did fucking, when they first ran up on me and surprised me, That's how they dropped me. Is because they hopped out the car all slow, like, oh, hey, what's up? And I'm like, who is this? And then bam, and then the dude hits me, and then the other two try to swing on me, and then they fucking push me to the ground, right?
What, they trying to rob y'all or something?
Nah, they were just fucking high out of their minds and thought that I did something that I didn't even fucking do. Dude, and
you said she pepper sprayed him?
yeah, and the dude's girlfriend was crazy. So she pepper sprayed them all, screaming and shit.
Oh, Trish did?
Yeah.
You motherfuckers!
Yeah.
Did she get them off of you, though? Did it work?
Hell yeah.
At least she
shit
did
worked.
something.
That shit did work.
Salute
check this
Trish.
out.
I'm glad she didn't step
I
back.
got up.
Stop hitting him!
Right.
Leave him alone!
No, hell no. She went right to
Pepper sprayed their ass.
She did, dude.
That's good. She came
She
to
was
you.
like, oh my gosh, she was so scared, I could tell, dude. But I fucking got up. It was kind of funny because I got up and fucking, I was like, I was so pissed.
I
dude.
bet.
So I'm like walking to them, like, I'm like, it's my turn. And like, but they were running to the car, dude. And they hop in the car. They were scared as a bitch that I got back up. I think.
Oh,
It
wow.
was like, motherfucker, what? And they didn't think I was gonna get up
Right.
fighting and shit.
Right. Damn,
They
son.
thought I was gonna be pussy and like
Right.
scared and shit.
Damn, son. Lord have
It
mercy.
was funny. I remember that. I'll never forget that shit. That shit was funny.
Yeah, see, and that come from, because you've been through
They got me
things.
good though. They got me good as a bitch though.
Yeah, but Trish got their ass, too. Pepper spray
She
that.
did. And
That
you know
pepper
what?
spray.
They didn't get that many headshots on me because I was like,
Right.
oh shit, god damn, dude, I'm getting fucking.
I've been jumped
nigga.
before. I've been
Fuck.
jumped before.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do but really just
Nah,
be like trying
nah.
to cover your fucking temple and your head in ice and shit.
I got
nigga.
jumped at a house
And
party
your vitals, nigga. Watch
because
out.
a brother was jealous of me. Yep.
Yep, that's how it happens. That's
But you
how
know
it
what?
happens.
You know what? That same brother that sparked them other brothers to jump me, he in jail now. His life ended up being shit.
Hell yeah.
They said he was ended up robbing people and he was on crack real bad. So that's his
Man.
karma.
Karma's a
Yep.
motherfucker.
Yeah, my brother Clayton, I was telling you about that was real close to Trey that I made the song for. He was telling me about it. He said, yeah, you remember Jason? Because he knew Jason didn't like me. He just didn't like me for no, I never done nothing to him. This
There's
guy
always
just,
a nigga like that.
this dude
shit,
hated me.
for no reason.
So he's like, you remember Jason? I was like, yeah. He said, man, he ain't doing so well. And he said he robbed Clayton. Clayton said he robbed him. He said went to the house, took all this shit out the house. I said, damn, Jason did that to you? He's like, yeah. Dude, he was fucked up in the head. He really was. And he had a baby by Clayton's sister. Yeah, so of course they ain't together. But yeah, he said he went all the way off his rocker. He went to prison and he was beating women. And
That shit's sad, bro.
yeah, so be thankful we got good regulation. I'm glad
Yes,
you're okay
sir.
though. But I tell you, that's what
I'm
made
good, Pops.
that's what made you the tough mother hubber you is today.
Absolutely.
Real talk. But yeah, tell Trish she got to tap into that intuition because all women have it. If she sends something in right, go with it. You know, you ain't got to just be nice to folks. You
No,
learn the
you
art of
don't.
no.
You don't. And a lot of times, that's all it takes is showing people
Yeah.
that you won't let them do whatever to you.
Yeah. I had to
Fuck
learn
all
that too.
that shit.
Yeah. That's why I don't have a lot of people over here. I don't let a lot of people know where I live, other than my family.
Because that's what people try to, it's shitty, but that's what the shitty people try to do. They do the same thing every fucking time.
Yeah. So, but nothing happened because you a cosmic
And then the
being.
more that you stand up for yourself, the more they'll try to act like you're doing them wrong.
Exactly. I spoke on that in that podcast, Ultimate Peace. People get mad when you won't let them manipulate them. What is that?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like you won't.
Or
let,
you,
I
I mean,
won't let
manipulate you.
Manipulate me, so you
Yeah.
want to get mad and act like I'm a terrible person, but you're the terrible person. Get the fuck away from me. I hate that.
You
shit.
know what
That's
that is?
Reverse psychology bullshit.
You know what that is? Narcissism.
It is exactly. And
That's-
they're afraid of themselves. and
that's
they can't
kinda
accept
what-
who they are.
That's
as a
kind of what
person.
you know who is.
Yep.
Yeah. But Lord Lamont had to get that off his chest. But I'm glad everything was okay. I'm glad he okay. Nothing,
Hell
you know,
yeah.
because violence is never the answer. But every now and then, sometimes you gotta let a person know where you stand. You know,
And And I've had even worse situations than that.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'll talk to you off the podcast about that shit.
yeah.
But yeah.
You've told me. I remember some stories you've told me though.
Yeah.
And they were just as bad as the ones you just told me. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he all right. That's why I always say. Y'all hear me say from time to time. Lord Lamont is a strong brother. I'm telling you, strong, physically, mentally, spiritually, real talk. So, and that's what regulation and navigation is all about. You know, you gotta pick and choose your battles. Sometimes you just don't have a choice. You know, you gotta stand your ground. You know, and protect yours. But but don't be like others. Don't let others' toxicity, you know, make us like them. You know, so know that there are good people out there that have good regulation and navigation. And there are some cosmic beings out there. You know, I've connected with many. You know, online, in the world, at work. The brother Darius I was telling you about. For him, he like you. He a deep thinker, and he's dealing with a lot. I don't know if I told you, Darius.
Yeah, you mentioned him.
Yeah, his brother in prison, and he got an auntie in the hospital. He got a lot going on. Yeah, he's like the man of the family, literally. He's like the leader of the family, like keeping shit together. Yeah, so sometimes when he come to work and he quiet or something, I know he's probably kind of going through something or thinking about something. But D cool though, man. He is. He a cool young brother. Every time I see him, he said, "What's up, my boy? What's up, my boy?" You know, he always say that. Yeah, we always give each other that. You know, sometimes I just leave him alone. Because you can, like I said, if you in tune with your...
Sometimes you see a person that's like, you know...
It's because sometimes people will let you know, their energy will let you know they really don't want to be bothered. So I just leave them alone,
and
you know.
I hate a motherfucker that you'll try to put that feeling out to, and I don't really hate them. But I mean, like, you know, when you're feeling like that, and a person will come up to you, and they'll keep talking to you.
Because I'm like, because I be like that sometimes. I don't want to be bothered.
Exactly. So I always try to,
yeah, I just when I'm getting in that mood where I don't want to be bothered, I don't be mean to him or nothing, but
I always try to.
But I'm gonna let you know if I don't want to be bothered.
You know, respect that.
Yeah.
In another person.
Like if somebody comes to me talking something I really don't want to hear, I'll kind of listen, but I'll kind of my body language will show that I really don't. I'm not involved in the conversation. A lot of times they'll just walk off. Right. Yeah, because if it's something, if it's gossipy and it's really nothing and it's stupid and drama, I don't want to hear that shit. You know, I don't even want that shit to go in my psyche. Yeah, we can discuss things, talk about fun things. I ain't serious all the time, but if it's just straight up dumb shit, whining about something, nah, I don't want to hear it. We discuss things, you know, not whine. Yeah, but that's it though. Wow, that was crazy what Lil Lamont just said. You know, I'm telling you, like I say, regulation, it sounds good, but it's more easy. It's easier said than done, you know, but it's good to have in this life. And like I said, it could save your life, literally, you know, when you got good regulation in oneself, you know, navigation in his life. But as I said, spell breakers be cosmic beings, because we are. It's in all of us. Some a gift great divine gave all humans. Divine ability, skill, we all have it. Just a matter of tapping in, you know, and not being superficial and petty and narcissistic and manipulative. I feel sorry for people like that. Their life is going to be shit. Real talk. If you ain't learning nothing or trying to better yourself, I always say if you're chaotic within, everything you touch will be chaos. What do you think, Lord Lamont?
I think everything is golden.
Yeah. So we're going to about round it up. This has been another EBX and Lord Lamont show, another long one. And father-son discussion where we try to uplift and relate to the
repair.
Yeah, and repair, because there's a lot of healing. People need to heal. Like I said, we never know who carrying trauma.
Big part of it.
Yeah, that experience I was telling him about the sister at work, and that me dealing with that and talking to her made me realize that maybe I was harboring some shit inside. You know, because I'm telling you, I felt so much better after I talked to her. I'm like, man, I just felt so relieved. Yeah, so we just gotta get stuff out of our system.
On your mind.
Yeah, and that's anything in life. That's just one incident.
Right.
Yeah.
Instead of worrying about stuff, don't carry it with you.
Yeah.
You're just gonna harbor those emotions, and you're gonna take those emotions out on other people.
Yeah.
You know, instead, just deal with them.
And
they come, you know?
Yep. And I didn't want her to think I'm like.
It's too short not to have that, not to reach out. You know, to that person or whatever, you feel me?
And I didn't want her to think, oh, he just wanted to get my between my legs. He just like all these other dudes. Nope. I didn't.
And again, it's a chance for you to show that.
And I was like, nope. I'm not gonna let her. Even if we don't be together, whatever. I'm not gonna let her leave with that taste, that bitter taste, in her mouth about me. You know, I at least want her to know. Well, he respected me. He didn't. You know, because I don't text her all the time. I don't. You know, I don't call her all the time. None of that. So she can never say that. So I give her space. I respect people's boundaries because I want people to respect mine. So that's one thing I don't do. I don't infringe on people's boundaries, you know. All right. Yep. Got to think about the future. But the art of regulation, that's what we've been talking about. That's it. And be cosmic being, brothers and sisters. And may we all keep that ultimate peace in your part of the world, whatever we are. And this has been another father and son discussion with EBS Cares and waiting on you, Lord Lamont. EBS Cares and
Lord Lamont.
Lord, his brain's over there computing. I told you that's Lord Lamont's brain. But thank those for coming in, current subscriber, new subscriber, anybody that view. We appreciate you. Those who've been listening and comment, we appreciate you. And salute to all the great platforms. I've really been enjoying the platforms out there. I really have. There's been some wonderful interviews. Mike Epps has got everybody laughing. Man, yeah, because Lord Lamont, we talk about serious stuff, but we laugh too, you know. So gotta learn to laugh too. And be serious all the time. And stay away from person, place, or thing that keep us away from laughing. Yep. So we out of here, brothers and sisters. Have a great one. And we wish the best for everybody. Or we want the best. We don't wish. We want the best for everybody, you know. And stay the generals we are. Again, one love to family, children, brothers and sisters in the world online. And keep on, you know, the art of regulation. It's a beautiful thing. Mind, body, and soul, and in life and navigation. And be the cosmic beings that we are, brothers and sisters and family. Salute.
Salute.